Keep going. One, and we are live.
Hello, it's 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. We are live on YouTube. Welcome to ZoomDown. On the show tonight, we have our current champion, that's Jamie Rawson, who will be taking on, all the way from London, I think, it is Jacob Coventry-Peters. And keeping the scores in Dictionary Corner is an old adversary of mine. It's Eoin Jackson. How are you?
Hiya. This should be good.
Should be. I'm pulling the strings from behind. Mr. Relaxed himself, it's Callum Todd. Callum.
Hello.
So, how are you at episode 5?
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd get here.
Yeah, powered through them, haven't we? So it only seems like yesterday we just started them up, and now we're episode 5, game 9 and 10 tonight. So yeah,
that's the nomenclature. Whoever chose we'll start off with a bit of debate. The ZD nomenclature from the other night. There was a bit of debate on the wiki whether it should be Z001 or ZD001. So what's your vote? I vote for the ZD.
Is there an I don't give a fuck option?
There is, yeah. We'll move on to that. Yeah. So our players tonight. So we have Jamie. How did you sleep? Did you sleep the sleep of a two-time champion the other night?
If the sleep of a two-time champion is a completely fucked sleep schedule, then yes. But
good man. So you're looking forward to tonight? Bit more of a challenge tonight. You have an old adversary of your own.
Yes, I was looking at the head spread earlier. Myself and Jacob are on 3 wins each in the games we've played. So ooh. I'm looking forward to
a close match.
Best of luck to him.
And Jacob, welcome to the show. Nice to have a bit of glamour on the show.
Yeah, I knew no one else would bring any. So.
Sassy.
Well, we had to balance you out with Owen. See, tonight we had to sort of just
balance
it up a little bit. Huh?
Claws are out tonight.
The claws are out tonight. Yeah. It's going to be one of those, isn't it?
This should be a lively one, Callum. It should be a lively one.
More wang. So, Callum, will we crack on?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Right, so it is going to be time for the black marker. Now, it is going to be Jamie. Your letters, please.
Okay, I'll start with 2 consonants, 2 vowels.
Okay, and they are?
S-T.
It's okay, Owen, I'll read them out.
Oh, you have them, okay. Oh, 2 vowels, sorry.
And A and I. Jamie?
Oh, sorry. Consonant, please.
That's an F.
And another.
Is an R.
And a vowel, please.
That's an E.
Consonant.
Is an L.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so how'd you get on, Jamie, that one?
7.
7. And Jacob?
8.
An 8. So, Jamie, you're 7.
Retails.
Retails, okay. And Jacob, you're 8.
Frailist.
Frailist, very good. Nothing wrong with that, Owen?
No, that's great. That's brilliant. There were a couple of 8s there. We had 5 in total. Frailist, retirals, retrials, trailers, and triflers were all
triflers. There. Excellent. Well, that was a good spot. So you got the max. That's on a max game, Jacob, to start off with. Good start. Taking an early lead. So 8-0. And we are into your letters, please.
Can I start with 2 consonants?
Yes. They are M and K.
2 vowels.
They are I and E.
And 2 consonants.
W and G.
And another consonant.
Is a C.
And a vowel.
Is an O.
And finally, another consonant.
And that's a final P. And that's ZoomDown. Tricky one that time. How'd you get on? Jacob, how'd you get on?
Dodgy 6.
Dodgy 6. Okay. Jamie?
Just a 4.
Just a 4. So your 4 is?
Mope.
Mope. Okay. And Jacob, the 6?
I've written Mockie, M-O-C-K-I-E.
I'll leave that one to you, Mr. Jackson.
Oh my God! I didn't think anyone was going to get that. That's the only 6 there, so you're still on the max game. Brilliant.
Congratulations! Yeah, great. Yeah. That's a great one. What was that? Mocky. Do you have a definition for that?
Yeah. Do we have a definition for that? This big dictionary is going to take a while to go through.
Are you on an analog dictionary? Are you? Yeah.
I have this with me.
Susie needed the full 30 seconds.
Actually.
You need to be starting at the start of the round to be flicking through that, you know?
Yeah, I probably should, really.
Yeah.
Okay, Mockie, where is it? M-O-C. Mockie. Ooh. Can't find it in here. Maybe it's a newer edition.
Yeah, it could be one of the online
dictionary.
Sorry.
Yeah. We'll take it. Sure, we'll come back to that. Maybe someone in the chat can look that up for us, and we'll move on. Just in case.
Yeah, Tracy Mills has told us the definition in the chat. Apparently, she's put a definition anyway. It is a New Zealand bellbird, Anthornis melanura, from the family Meliphagidae.
Very good.
There you go. So it's a bird, basically.
So it's not a gentleman's sausage anyway this time. So.
No, not this time.
Okay. Right, so we are into numbers, and that is going to be Jamie, your prerogative.
Okay, I'll go for 3 large, please.
3 large this time, please. Okay, 3 large on.
Here we go.
Okay, and your numbers are 6, 4, 7, and the larges are 25, 50, and 100. And your target is a measly 125, and it's a ZoomDown. Okay, so how did we get on? I assume we both got 10 points in this round.
Yeah.
Jamie? Yes. Everyone in agreement? Is there any point in wasting the ink? Do you want to tell us how you did it? Jamie?
100 plus 25.
Okay, that way. And how did you do it, Jacob?
I'll just show you my paper here. I don't know if you
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
It was a
100%.
tough one.
Yeah.
You had something
Oh, yeah.
scribbled out there. Was that after the time you wrote that down now? Or was that?
I don't know what that
We'll
is.
trust you. We'll trust you on that one. Right, so. Well, Jamie, you were probably glad of that one. Get off the mark at least there. That one, just nice, easy 10 points. Okay, so scores are 24-10, and it is going to be Jamie's letters, please. No. Oh, it's Jacob's letters,
Okay,
please.
Jac-
Sorry.
Can I
Jacob,
start with two
It's
consonants?
Jacob's letters, isn't it? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, sorry, Jacob. Yeah, your letters.
That's all right. Can I start with two consonants?
Okay, and they are P and B
And two vowels?
and they are E and U
And two more consonants?
S and T
And another consonant?
and R
And a vowel?
and O
And another vowel?
and a final I, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, so I'll just move my chair back a bit there. All right, so how'd you get on that time then, Jacob?
7.
7, okay. And Jamie?
7 as well.
7, okay. So Jacob, you're 7.
Bustia.
Bustier sounds okay to me. Yes, Jamie?
And posture.
And posture. You had that last week as well, didn't you? On Monday night, I think you had
Oh, yeah.
posture. There you go. So that was safe 7s there, Owen. Was there anything else they could have had?
Well, I'll tell you now, but before I do, I heard the kids are going to bed any second and they're watching. So, hi, Danny. Hi, Ellie. Hello, Aideen. And hi, Leanie. All right, good night. Don't have any nightmares about difficult number solutions, whatever you do. There were actually 26 of them. There were 26 different 7s.
26 different 7s, you counted them.
So
Right.
many, yeah.
So
Posture
take your pick.
counters.
Take your pick, really.
Yes.
There. Whichever 7 you had, congratulate yourself. 7 points. So, 17-31. Okay. Right, we're into round 5, and that is going to be Jamie's letters this time.
2 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
Okay, and your consonants are L, bit of Welsh, E, and E. Claire?
Another
Claire?
consonant, please.
V,
Vowel, please.
it's either Welsh or Roman.
Yeah.
Consonant.
An M,
Another consonant.
H,
And a final consonant, please.
and a final N, and that's ZoomDown. Right, Jamie, how was that?
Just 4.
4, okay. All right, Jacob.
6.
6. Oh, Jamie, you're 4.
Just heal.
Heal, okay. Jacob, you're 6.
Heaven.
Heaven, oh, beautiful. Very nice. Heaven was hiding in there. Was there anything else hiding, Owen?
Was indeed.
Apart from you.
Pen cam for this. No, just kidding. There was a 7, only one 7, and it was Velamen.
Velamen.
Velamen. And according to this, it's from botany, and it's the outer layer of empty cells in the aerial roots of epiphytic orchids and aroids. There we go.
Ooh. Interesting.
Oh. So the max is gone. That's right. We had a max of 38 so far. So we are into round 6. Okay, so we are running out of time. We've 10 minutes left in this one. That's all right. Round 6 is going to be Jacob's numbers, please.
Can I just go 1 large, please?
You can. Keeping it tight, keeping it safe. Okay, and your numbers are 9. 9, 3, 2, a 10, 4, and the 50. And your target is 145. And that's ZoomDown. That looked. How was that one? How'd you get on, Jacob?
145.
145. And Jamie?
145.
145. So, Jacob, take it away. How'd you get it?
50 times 3 is 150.
Yes.
10 over 2 for the 5 and take it away.
Okay, yeah, 145. Jamie,
Same
you're holding up a
way
piece of paper. Same way,
same
okay,
way.
we believe you.
Yeah, leave it there.
That's all right. We'll move on from that one. That's pretty straightforward again. Put that down. And that is the score standing at 47 to 27. It's a little disappointing that the kids have just gone to bed, Owen, as we were handing over for your anecdote.
Anecdote.
Didn't we tell you about this? Corner. Did we not tell you that there was an anecdote required?
Well, I've watched it, so I should know.
Yeah.
I just didn't think of it. Well, I could tell you something countdown here, I suppose, like seeing as we're all here and that's the reason why, I suppose, yeah, we ran the Waterford event, the co-event, for the first time in 2017, but it was the second time that was more interesting. Because your man who I booked, the venue is really nice. It's right on the beach, and I booked it well in advance because I was worried to make sure we had it, because it's quite popular. So I booked it in October for June, which I thought that was all good. And then in April, when I got back onto him to discuss it again, he was like, "Oh, what? Sorry." He had no record of any booking. He had double booked it, and he tried to kind of talk the person out of it who had booked, but they wouldn't. And because I kind of work with him and I'm more likely to kind of say, yeah, that's grand, do whatever needs to be done, I had to give it up for that group because, well, they were paying more as well. I got quite a discount on it.
Well, that's usually what it comes down to, isn't it? A bit of cash.
Yeah, it was. It was that kind of way that I was kind of getting a bit of a favor. It was a reduced rate because I work with the utility. Anyhow, what we ended up having to do was going to the local community centre. But the thing about it is, with the Waterford event, we have accommodation on site, so people can stay in the dormitories. So we ended up having to have everyone back in my tiny little house in Dunmore, meaning that all the people who normally live here had to head out to my mother's house and squish in with her And then we had, how many was it? It was Eddie, Hazel, there was Brendan and his partner, there was Robbo, there was Mark, Murray, and Antoinette Ford, all trying to get sleeping bags and tents and the whole lot, which it wasn't ideal, but kind of it would have been fine, except that we did have Eddie with us, who's fond of the old bit of drink, and he'd had a few.
I've heard that. I've never seen the evidence now, but I've heard that. I've heard he likes a tipple maybe.
So things were rather noisy, and it's just as well that the people we're surrounded by, the neighbours on each side, are fairly sound, and they've had their own kind of rowdy nights that we haven't complained about. So kind of we were owed a bit of payback on that front.
You were in the black, yeah.
It ended up, I'll never forget, out in the back garden with Hazel and was it Robbo? I think no, Rob was in the bed. Hazel and someone in the tent out there, and Antoinette and Eddie wrestling each other in the garden, with Antoinette trying to calm him down, and he was roaring his head off. Oh my God, such times.
Happy times. But it's a shame. It's probably it's not going to happen this year. I mean, with the government advice, it's all summer.
No.
Waterford cancelled, Dublin's cancelled.
I wouldn't think so, unless it was on late enough and things had calmed down. But I don't see that happening.
It's the farmers fighting our battle now. It's the plough. The ploughing seems to be getting more coverage. Really, it's there has to be the ploughing championship now in September. There has to be that. That's big business, you know. So
true.
They'll
the
be fighting our corner for us. They'll be fighting our corner for us, I'd say. Anyway, but, you know. Well, thanks very much.
Hopefully.
Excellent. Right, good to hear from you. You're enjoying lockdown, or are you not enjoying it?
It's okay. What I'm finding tough is doing the online classes is a great source of stress, because I feel I'm not doing a good enough job. You know, that kind of way where I think I could be doing better. I'd rather just have, normal school where I can just go in and teach my class and be done with it. But it's been a bit of a challenge, but hopefully we're getting there. Aside from that, it's been beautiful. Like
you are
the area I'm in, Dunmore, is very scenic and there's a lot to do. So it's nice enough.
You are a teacher, is that right?
Yeah, leaving cert.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. So is that all up in the air, or what's happening? There was a fixed date for it. Did they get a date?
They have it scheduled for the 29th of July, but there's still a question mark whether even that will go ahead.
Yeah.
But they seem fairly resolute that they do want it to happen, if at all possible.
Yeah, no, they'll sort the kids first. They'll fix the kids anyway. Well, best of luck with that. Hope it all goes well. We get it sorted sooner rather than later. Right. Well, we have 3 minutes left of this meeting, so will we proceed and get another couple of rounds into us?
Yeah, sure. We could get another letters round or two in, I'm sure.
Grand. Okay, so it is going to be it's going to be Jamie's letters. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. So Jamie, take it away.
Okay, 2 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
Your 2 consonants are T, N, O, and
nice
I.
Start.
Another vowel, please.
An E.
And a consonant.
Oh, yeah.
Consonant is a T.
Sorry.
All right.
And a consonant.
And that's an L.
A vowel, please.
There's an I.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final X. And that's ZoomDown. Okay. Well, Jamie, how'd you get on?
6.
6. And Jacob?
Only a 5.
Only 5. And that 5 is?
Inlet.
Inlet, okay. Yeah, now you're 6, Jamie.
Toilet.
Toilet. Toilet was hiding in there. Okay, so could they have had anything else, Owen? Or was that the limit?
There were 3 6s in that, all right, yeah. Toilet was the only, one that people would know. The rest are obscure. There's Linty and there's Tiento. I was trying to see, could I look up Tiento in this thing before time ran out? It nearly had.
Lo siento.
Yeah, here it is, right. It's a noun. It's Spanish music, a contrapuntal piece resembling, I don't know if the word is rice or car, originally for strings and later for organs. So it's a Spanish kind of, Spanish piece of music.
Right, well, the score is 33-47. And we are into Jacob's letters, please.
Can I start with 2 consonants again?
Okay. Now they are T and F.
And 2 vowels.
And they are I.
Oops, and it looks like we have run out of time on that Zoom meeting, guys, so we'll be back very shortly. We'll just have to set up a new call, so please bear with us. You can consider this the advertisement break.
Put the S up.
And we're back.
Okay, that's where we were. Okay, admit that's Jamie. Were many watching?
Yeah, I can't see exactly how many people are watching, but there's quite a few people in the chat. So we've got George, Toby, Bradley, Tracy, Dave, Rob Johns, Ray Wilding, Marcus, Fiona, Connor, Nathan. Yeah, plenty of people watching.
Excellent. Good. Okay, so the last 2 are here, so we are going to be good to go in about a minute.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello. Can I be heard?
Yes, we can hear you.
Loud and clear.
Good.
And I'm back in the room.
Hello.
I don't know what happened there.
Okay, Owen, stop pressing buttons, right? So
Oh, no, not pressing them. The patient is running out, Paul. I can't help it. It's after us.
Okay, right, lads. So this is the state of play. We're just going to have to play with those 2 consonants. So
yeah,
I'm assuming who was
it's
this?
ready to pick more stuff now. So
So we could just get straight on with the game and keep going.
Yeah.
Next. Yeah.
Was it my click still?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is. Keep going with it.
You've got 2 extra consonants now.
So yeah, if we just
Patience hasn't run out yet.
2
Pick
vowels.
something. Okay.
you need to pick something quickly, or
He's
it'll pick
asked
for
for
us.
a
He
vowel.
got it.
A and E. We've got A and E.
You've plenty of time now. Don't worry.
All right, and you have a final choice. One more
vowel.
choice, and a final
Lovely.
vowel. Okay.
Okay.
That's an A. That's ZoomDown. Sometime now.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. So, how did you get on with that ad hoc selection there? Sorry, we didn't hear whoever that was. Someone's audio. Hello, Jacob.
Yeah, I got 8.
8. Sorry, we're not hearing you. It was very. That's what it sounded
Sorry
like.
about that. It must be a connection or something.
Yeah. Okay. So 8, and Jamie.
8 as well.
Okay. So Jacob, you're 8.
Leafiest.
Leafiest. Okay. Jamie, you're holding up a piece of paper.
Same word.
Okay, so 2 leafiest. Was that as verdant as it got there? Was it?
Yeah, you got maxed out. That's the only 8. Well done.
Very nice. Well done, guys.
Good. Well done. We'll crack on. So 8 points apiece. 41 to 55. Yes, is that right, Callum?
That's what I've got. Yep.
Yeah, nice one. Okay. And we are into Jamie's numbers, please.
I'll go for 1 large.
Okay. And your numbers are the ever popular 10, 5, 4, another 5, 3, and 50. And your target is 965. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so Jamie, how'd you get on?
965.
Okay, good. And Jacob?
965.
965. Okay, Jamie, take it away. How'd you get it?
10 plus 5 plus 4 is 19.
Yeah.
Times by 50 for 950.
Yes.
And then 5 times 3 is 15, and add it on.
I haven't used the 5 and the 3. And that's that. Okay, cool. And Jacob?
Exactly the same way.
Exactly the same way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I can see that. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Good. 10 points. $51 to 65. Nice. And we are in to round 10, and that is going to be Jacob's letters again.
Start with consonant, consonant, vowel.
Q, M, A,
Another vowel.
a U,
And 2 more consonants.
H, and R,
And a vowel.
I,
And another vowel.
E,
And finally another consonant.
and a final N. And that's zoomed down. Okay, so how'd you get on there? What was that? You're breaking up. Is anybody else getting that as well? Just not hearing what you're saying. It's just coming through as a
Okay.
I got a 6.
6. Okay, right. And Jamie?
Just 5.
5. And your 5 is?
Anime.
Anime. Okay. And Jacob, you're 6?
Marine.
Marine. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty safe to me. Okay, Owen, what else could they have had in that round?
Well, it's back to this thing again because there's actually a solitary 8 in that. Rhenium. So it's Rhenium. And what that is... Oh, am I wrong? Oh, yeah. It's just the U and the M are so fat it looks like an 8. Oops.
It's a wide
It's
word.
7, yeah. So it's a noun. It's a chemical element of atomic number 75, a rare silvery white metal, which you'll get in ores of molybdenum and other metals. Wonderful.
Excellent. Yeah, you can see why they stopped using paper.
Yeah, it's slow. Jonathan Wynn got that in chat, and so did Stephen Reed and Toby McDonald.
Yep.
They're very clever. Those
very
guys are very clever.
Boys watching.
Yeah. They are walking dictionaries, those guys.
Yeah.
So we are into round 11. That is Jamie's letters. Jamie.
Yeah. 2 consonants, 2 vowels.
2 consonants, please, Owen. R, B.
Yeah.
G. Your vowels are O and I.
With a consonant, please.
Is an S.
And another.
Is a D.
A vowel, please.
An E.
And another.
Is another O.
And a final consonant, please. So, final consonant.
Consonant, just waiting on it, Owen.
W. It's a W.
Okay, it's a
Yeah.
W. And that's ZoomDown. All right, so we're just rebooting Apturus while we'll take your selections. So, how did we get on there, Jamie?
I'm going to try risky 7.
A risky 7, okay, and Jacob.
7.
7, okay. So your safe 7.
Boogies.
Boogies, yeah, that's pretty safe. And your risky 7, Jamie.
Bowside. BOWSIDE.
Possible.
It's very good. If it's not in, it's fierce unlucky. It's very, very good. It's very, very good.
Yeah, like the bow side of the boat. You know, like a ship has a bow.
Mm-hmm. So we're just waiting on this game to come back up here now. So, Owen, what do we think on that bow side?
I'm checking that moment on L'Explorer, but it hasn't come through yet. Now, I can tell you in the chat, we have Ray Wilding has woodies, Bradley has goodies, Tracy boogies, Stephen has boogies, goodies for Toby, boogies for George. So 7 seems to be max from there, but
it's not. I'm afraid.
Unfortunately, it's not
I
there.
hate to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, you have Bowsy, but no bow side. It's fierce hard luck. Fierce hard luck because it's a good shout.
Yeah, very unlucky.
Yeah, it was.
Very, very good shout. And and it doesn't seem to be loading for us in Apturus. Is that right?
I have the game. I have accepted the challenge, but it's not coming through. No.
Oh no! Hold on. I'm seeing it now.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. So just finish that last one. So it scrapped that last round. So just complete that one.
We do a fake one there. We'll
just end that one now. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to the next.
I'll just do a fake one so we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So.
Okay.
That was very, very unlucky there. So Jacob takes the 7 points that time. 51 to 78, Callum, yes?
Yeah, that's right.
Good. Right, we're good. Now, sorry, we'll just end this one early. Oh, those were lovely letters.
They were nice, weren't they?
Yeah.
Looks like there might be an 8 in there or 9.
Look what you could have won.
Outsides plus
yeah,
C.
That's good.
Outsides plus C. What's that?
I don't know. Let's check.
Anything in there? No.
Well,
all
no,
eight.
8 of the max in that.
All
8
eight.
of the max.
Yeah.
All eight. Oh, well.
All right.
I'm not losing it. Still got it. Oh,
You do,
never had
yeah.
it. I never had it.
Did you say outside
so
plus C?
Yeah,
It was
no, there's
outside
no 9.
plus C.
So there's no
Yeah.
No nine.
custodies then?
No, actually, no. Weirdly
No
enough,
custodies.
they have
No.
custodes with an OE, no I, sorry. But no
That must have
custodies
dropped
in
out,
there.
Callum, if you played that before, then have you?
I don't know, but I've read it and heard it before because it's a word.
What are the lads in the chat saying there? There's the experts between them, their collective mind in there.
Not saying much. Tracy just said rude, but she says that a lot. So
She says that a lot, yes.
I think someone called someone a hag at some point.
I see.
Yeah. There's a zoo hag now. There'll be something like that, won't there? Yeah, definitely. Right, so 51 to 78, and it is Jacob's letters.
Okay, can I start with 2 consonants and 2 vowels again?
Okay. Okay, so your consonants are P, T, E, and A.
And 2 more consonants and a vowel?
And that's R, G, and I.
And another consonant?
Is a D.
And another consonant.
And the final V. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so how did we get on with that? Jacob.
Risky 8.
Risky 8, okay. Jamie?
Just 7.
Just the 7, okay. So you're sticking with a safe 7 then. What is that safe 7?
Partied.
Partied, yeah, of course we did. We partied. Partied hard. Jacob?
I've got privated.
Privated. What do we say, Owen?
The man from Del Monte says yes. That was
Derenic
great.
Marks,
Well done.
well done.
And there's no other 8 there. That's the only one.
Good.
Well done.
Excellent. Well played.
Good
That
risk.
is probably a game-winning score, that one. Excellent. So well done there, Jacob.
Thank you.
Well done. 86 points to 51. Okay, so we're going to go into the last letters game. And that is going to be Jamie's letters, please.
Okay, 2 consonants, 2 vowels.
Okay, your 2
2 and 2, is
consonants.
it? Is it 2 and 2?
Yes, please. 2 consonants,
Okay,
2 vowels.
gotcha.
Okay, that's N, another N, E, and O.
Another consonant, please.
Is a J.
A vowel, please.
Is an I.
And a consonant.
Is an R.
Another consonant.
Is another R.
And a final consonant, please.
6 consonant city tonight.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, it's a bit too late now. Sorry about that. And that's ZoomDown. Well, Jamie, you were regretting that last consonant there just a little bit after the time. I'm afraid it was out. How did you get on?
Got an 8. I thought you could have 6 consonants for whatever reason. I've got an 8.
You've got an 8. Okay. Yeah.
Risky there.
And Jacob?
Only a 6 for me.
Only a 6. And your 6 is?
Joiner.
A joiner. Fairly safe enough, yeah. Okay. And
No, I've just realised I used the E twice. I had rejoiner, but no, not there.
thought you might have done something like that with the 6 consonants in there. I think it might have been.
Yeah.
So what could they have had, Owen?
There was only the 1 7. It seems in chat, Tracy, Ray, George, Dave, Hazel, and Bradley, and Marcus all got this, and it was cornier.
Yeah, got that
That's the only
myself.
one.
That was it. Yeah, so that was all there was really in that one. Okay, so that's a 6. A 6 wins that round, isn't that right? So 92. You're creeping up towards the century there, Jacob. Good performance. And we are into your numbers, is that right?
My numbers.
Yeah.
Or
No.
James?
Jamie's. Is it Jamie's numbers?
No, it's
No,
Jacob's
it's
numbers,
Jacob's
isn't
numbers. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's Jacob's numbers.
Let's just go 1 large again.
Okay, playing it safe. 1 large is 5, 8, 3, 9, another 5, and the 75. See those okay? Your target is 262, and that's zoomed down.
better.
So, Jacob.
262 not written down.
Okay, and Jamie?
261 written down.
261 written down. Okay, so Jacob, will go to you for your 262 not written down.
So 75 plus 9
Is 84.
times 3.
It's 252.
Plus 5 plus 5.
5 plus 5. You saw it last minute. Good scoring. 262. Well done. 10 points. That was the way I had. Was there another way?
I
Don't
know.
think so.
That seems to be.
Yeah,
There's a few coming in now on YouTube chat.
You can do it without using the large number, actually. You could do it one out large
Oh yeah,
number. just
Stephen
before
got that. That's very good.
All right. Take it away there.
Oh, no,
Ladies
sorry.
and large. How do we do that?
Just 9 times 3 is 27. 5 plus 5 is 10.
Yeah.
Times them together and take away the 8.
70 minus 8. Okay, very nice.
Good.
Nice. No more points, but nice. Nice. Okay, so over the 100, Jacob. Very impressive. 102. And we're going to be into a conundrum here now. So, Callum, I assume you sent me one earlier, didn't you?
Yep.
So we don't have one set up on Aptris. That's okay. So first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, lads. You know the drill. If you've watched the show, I'm going to turn off my camera. Should just see my name. Yeah. Just confirm that. Yeah, you can't. You can't see me. No.
Nope.
No, that's it.
You
Yeah.
make sure you got Paul's video pinned so you can see it as soon as it pops up.
This is still quicker than it took the real guys in Countdown to do a repeat conundrum. It took like 10 minutes or 11 minutes or something. Wow. That's my main excuse why I lost, really. That's why. Just holding on to that grain of comfort. Okay, so when you are ready, it's zoom down.
Buzz.
Jacob?
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse. Well done. Excellent. That's a great conundrum. Brilliant. Excellent. Well played, mate. Well played.
Super performance, that, Jacob. Excellent.
Thank you.
Very,
Well,
very good.
Jacob.
Very, very good performance. We'll come to you in a minute, as Nick says. Jamie, hard luck. You met a man on form tonight, didn't you?
Yes, very well, very well played, Jacob. Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, you've been a great champion, Jamie. You gave us some great games.
Yep.
I hope you've enjoyed it.
I'll try and forget round 13 of that one just then.
Does anyone know? So, how many points have you on? What's your points total now? Do you know what you had after the first two games?
I had 168, so it should be
219.
219 now. Yeah.
So
you're on 219 with 2 wins.
Yeah. So you're our second seed for the moment, Jamie.
Yeah. You are. That may be good enough to make the finals. We don't know. It depends because, we have some big seeds to come. But the nature of this is we're not going to let them play people that are much below them. So a lot of them could be getting knocked out. So there will be opportunity for advancement.
They won't win any more games.
Well, you'll be hoping that they'll be nice and close. You see that they don't get so no one gets to a third win or something. That you might have a chance. So keep watching. You might be in there with a chance.
I will.
Say your prayers every night.
Oh,
and
indeed.
you're gonna take over on Dictionary Corner first for the next episode.
Yeah.
So cool. So do you want to set up a practice game against me then?
Just doing that now.
So you know how to do that, yeah?
Yep. Custom challenge and.
You've sat in enough briefings on that now, haven't you?
Yeah.
And we'll come to Jacob. Jacob, well done, mate. That was absolutely fabulous. Very impressed.
Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm on form, it's because I've binge watched a month worth of Countdown, or however many you can watch on 4OD in the space of 3 days, because I've got now better to do in lockdown.
There you have
Excellent.
The secrets of success.
There's worse things to binge on.
Yeah, like this.
Like this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's got a bit of liquid confidence as well. That helps.
Yeah, that has helped definitely.
So, Owen, you can put your your teaching aids away now.
Lovely.
Your lexico and your dictionary and all that. Just fire them out the window now. Burn them. Put the fire on.
Have I got 2 minutes to top myself up?
Sure.
Top yourself as long as you say up. Not. Yeah.
Nothing isn't that bad. Don't do it.
No live suicides, please, on ZoomDown. That would just kill this altogether. It would.
Kill the boss, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Had to go and top himself in the middle of that, in the middle of your anecdote, Owen. Imagine, So yeah, that was good. It was a good game.
You looking forward to playing, Owen?
What was the max in that game?
Yeah,
Somebody know?
it'll be good. Don't expect to do well, but it's a game.
Yeah.
It'll be a close game, I think.
I wouldn't have won the last game. There were some brilliant spots there, like privated, and there was another 8 as well. I just didn't see now. So
Maki was very, very good.
Yeah.
That was a strange one, and it was the only 6 in it as well. So I thought it was gonna be 5s there in that round.
Sorry, I'm just topping myself up with wine here now.
Might get something myself.
Just let us know when you have that set up then, Jamie, or whatever.
Do you want a conundrum, or have you got one ready? Or do you want me to send you one through?
I've got one ready, Jerry. It's all ready.
Am I going to just nip and grab a drink myself?
Yeah, sure. We've got a couple of minutes.
And everything's running well, Callum, behind the scenes, or how's the feed going out to people?
Yeah,
the audio fine.
Fine. Yeah, some people said the video was buffering a lot at the start. I'm not sure.
Internet just bad tonight, maybe.
I've no idea. I've tried reducing the bit rate a little bit on the output. Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, YouTube was saying it was struggling to receive video, but OBS is saying it's giving out video fine, so it's not dropped a single frame. So I don't know.
Okay.
I think it might be more at YouTube's end, but
right.
Yeah. It was a minor issue as far as I can tell. Anyway, it was not important. So
No, you're just going to be Jacob this time.
You've dressed for the occasion, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Had to be done.
What's that?
I was just showing that I have dressed for the occasion, Paul.
What's 10 out of again?
It's from the IT crowd, you know, the countdown episode of the IT crowd.
Yes.
You got Timber.
Good morning. That's a nice Timber. Cheers.
Yep. People are saying the video has improved a little bit since earlier on, the video streaming quality. So that's good.
Okay, well that's good because we don't want it to be a chore that you're not seeing the lips moving at times with the words. Okay, so this is episode 1. Right to double figures, guys. Do you believe that? Double figures?
Right.
Can't believe it myself.
Awesome.
This all need to.
No, so
Just sent it through to you, Paul.
I've got it now. Yes. No, who's challenging me? Sorry, my things. Sorry, Machine. Anybody know Machine? Sorry. I'll invite Machine onto YouTube. Okay, right. So we should be good to go. Everyone ready?
Ready?
Everyone good?
Yep.
So, you know how this works, then, Matthew. Matthew, I'll call you Matthew now. Sorry, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
You know how this works? Just push the buttons when they say, and I'll read it from there. So we are round 1, and it's going to be Jacob. We have 10 minutes left. It's going to be your choice of letters, please.
My choice. I'll start with 2 consonants and 2 vowels.
Okay. You all right, Matthew? Can you click on through?
Yeah, I've clicked through.
Is it hanging? Is it then?
Yeah,
I'm not seeing anything. It's still.
Okay, well, the SLIO.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Well, I'll need to see them. No, don't read them out. It's okay. I'll need to be able to see it on this end. Let me just refresh.
Okay, no worries.
I'll come out of there.
It adds to the tension a bit for the new game.
It does, yeah. Good old Apto. It's been, but there's so many people. There's so many people on these days. So many new members.
Tara's about to run out of patience. You'd like to pick for us, so.
All right. Okay. Not seeing that game yet. You see? You'll have to just refresh, man. Could you just refresh your page?
No worries.
Put on some tension music.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, it's gone. Right, okay.
That's good.
It'll come up in a moment, I'd say.
If you've not played around it, I'll just delete the game. You'll have to start a new one.
Oh, right, I see.
Sorry.
No, we hadn't played around, all right. Well, I mean, so how do people think this is going? We had roughly 40 entrants, I would say, at the start. And the idea is to get down to a final 8. So we're thinking, I mean, it should work out okay. I mean, there's a fairly even distribution. I have a sort of secretly divided people into pot 1 to pot 4. And I'm trying to let people play people that are close to them in ability-wise. So there's not too many mismatches. but we're looking to get down to 8. So I mean, Bradley won his 4. Jamie has just proved it's hard to win 4. It's going to be hard to win 4 because the matches get sort of progressively harder as well. So you're going to do really well. Everyone's going to do really well to get 4.
Yeah, I thought it'd take a long time for someone to get 4, and then what was it, episode 3? we had someone already. Yeah.
No bother to Bradley, but no bother to Bradley. Okay, so I see this game again now. So, I hope it all works out. I hope it all works out.
No. I hate to bore you with technical stuff again, but Callum, do you know the way you pin Paul's one so you can see the board all the time?
Yeah.
That's grand. However, for some reason, his little tiny screen is just black, and I can't do anything on it. It's like it's not there. It's weird. Like I could pin your screen or Jacob's or Jamie's, but I can't pin Paul's. It's just black. I don't know why it's doing.
You've no preview for Paul's screen.
Yeah, it's just black, and like you know the way you mouse over.
Right, switch your view, switch speaker view to gallery view. Just try and push some buttons and see what happens.
Yeah, good point. You're back. Yeah, that did it.
Yeah, it's speaker view that you need. You see, well, if you have it pinned and then you put it in gallery, you probably not see anything.
Got it.
Right,
pin video. Job. Thank you. That's perfect.
Nice
Jamie, is that going to work?
That's working now. Yeah.
Jamie, is that going to work?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're ready to go. So consonant then. 2 consonants. R, C. Sorry, 1 second. C. I have to use my blue pen. Sorry, 1 second. C and P. Jacob?
Oh, sorry, 2 vowels.
Your 2 vowels are O and A.
2 more consonants.
Are S and X.
And another vowel?
Is an O.
And another vowel?
Is an E.
And finally a consonant.
And that is the final S. And that's ZoomDown. Right. How'd you get on?
6.
6. I know.
6 as well, yeah.
Okay, so Jacob, you're 6.
Coaxes.
Coaxes, yeah. And Owen?
Spaces.
Spaces. So I had coaxes. Jamie, could they have had any more in that?
No, just 6s. Variety. So scopes, scapes, pesos, boxes. That 6 is the maximum there.
Take your pick. All right. So we have 4 minutes left in this one. We'll crack on. And that is going to be Owen's letters. Owen.
So Jamie, for the first 8 letters, I'll alternate consonants and vowels, as in consonant, vowel, like that, for 8 letters.
Up to 8. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
they are.
First 8.
R, I, D, E, you big roid.
Lovely.
A roider. U, S, and E.
And we'll finish it with the consonant then.
And that's a H. And that's ZoomDown. Okay.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Jacob?
7.
7. Okay, so Owen, you're 7.
Hurried.
Hurried, yeah. Jacob?
Same word.
Hurried, yeah. Okay, yeah, hurried, hurries. What else could they have had?
3 8s there. Sherrid,
Sherrid?
Ruderies, and the rather described Durries, Dhurries. So 8 as a max there.
Durries. Okay. Oh, pretty nice. Okay. So 12 apiece. And we are into Jacob's numbers,
13?
please.
1 large, please.
7, sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
1 large, okay. And they are 2, 8, 3, 7, another 8, and a 50. And your target is 496. And that's ZoomDown. Right, so how'd you get on?
496.
Yeah, and Owen?
496.
Yeah, okay. So, Jacob, how'd you get on? How'd you do it?
8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah.
Times 50 for 500. 7 minus 3 is 4, and take it away.
And Owen?
Very similar. I did the 7 and the 3 for the 10 and the 8 and the 2 for the 4. Sort of pretty much the same.
We'll not waste the ink. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, we'll not waste the ink on that one. That's cool. Right, so a nice easy 10 points. 23. Dave Ryan's favorite number each.
Okay, so we've just run out of time on that Zoom meeting. We'll be starting another one shortly. So just stand by. I could see Bradley and Stephen did the large numbers of Pussy's weight. And Ray's got a different large numbers of Pussy's weight. Impressive. Hello.
Hello. Now, so that's good that we got that last round in.
Yep.
Now round 4 we're going on. So there's Owen.
Cheers, the gears.
Who's with you?
That's Finola there. Making a cup of tea. Sounds like sure.
He's using your name, you know that?
Yeah. She's been misrepresented here now.
Yes. How you
doing?
I'm
doing very well. I'm very happy with my score right now.
yeah. No pressure now, Owen. So, and we're just waiting on Jamie. There we go. So everyone's back in the room. Should be good to go. And we will take it away with round 4. Whose letters is that? That's going to be Owen's letters, yes?
Okay.
Owen's letters.
Okay, yeah.
So, what do we have?
It's my letters. I'll do the same as last time. I'll do the first 8, just constant vowel.
Okay, constant and vowel up to 8, please, Jamie.
Yeah.
And they are G. P. Sorry, it was meant to be G-A.
Oh, sorry, yep.
P. A. G. I. A nice N.
Hang on, Paul. It's frozen for me. Oh, there we
That's
are.
it. Okay. Oh no, there we go. It's a U.
Oh.
Okay. And the final.
I would finish with the consonant.
Okay, if it works, a final consonant, please, Jamie. Is a final
All right.
R, and that's ZoomDown. Sorry. Always deselects my music. Escape, sorry. Okay, you had a little bit longer on that one. Did it make any difference? No? How'd you get on?
6.
6, and Jacob?
7.
7, okay. So
Very good.
You're 6.
Not the nicest, but raping.
Raping, yeah, okay. Jacob?
Purging.
Oh, that's good.
Purging.
Excellent.
Nice use of the 2 G's there.
Yep.
Excellent. So what else could they have had, Jamie?
1-8. I'm not trying to say it. Pagurian, which according to Lexico is a genus name of a kind of crab from ancient Greek.
It's all
Kind
Greek
of
to me.
crab.
Yes.
So it's an old Greek case of
Very
crab.
rare theological term.
So a good 7 there to separate them and to take an early lead. 30 to 23. And we are into Jacob's letters, please.
Okay, can I start with 2 consonants and 2 vowels?
Okay. And they are V and T, I and A. Oops. Losing it.
And 2 more consonants.
They are R and L,
And a vowel.
a U,
And another vowel.
an O,
Leave it on.
And finally, another consonant.
okay, and a final L, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, interesting selection. How did you get on?
7.
7. And Owen?
8.
8. Said like a confident man. So, Jacob, you're 7.
Virtual.
Virtual, okay. Yeah, that looks good. And Owen, this 8.
Think out rival.
That's good. That's the one
Yeah,
I had,
rival.
and it
Yeah,
looks to
that's
be
there.
there. Excellent. So, good scoring. Excellent. That's a good
That's the Darren as well. Nothing longer.
rival. I hope you all got that in the chat there. There's a few, so that's even yours and just taking the lead. 30 to 31. It's going to be one of those games, I think. Nip and tuck. And we're into round 6, which is Owen's numbers, please. How are you going to play it?
I'll try a 6 small.
Okay. Separate the man from the boys. Your numbers are 4, a 1, a 7, a 6, a 9, and completing a first set of all 6 smalls, I think, is a 4. Your target? A distant 703. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, well, that doesn't look easy at first glance there now. So how did we get on?
I have 702 not written down.
702 not written down. And Jacob?
It's nothing for me.
Okay, so you're getting your chance for the 702.
All right, we'll try this. So it's 6 plus 4 plus 7, 17.
Yeah.
Times 4. Should I hope give me the right thing?
68.
Oh shit, I could have had it. Oh no, and then I multiply by 9. It's not right. I thought it was 78. I'm gone wrong.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the best that could have been done, Jamie, was 702.
Yep. And that was.
So that's done.
I'll read it out off the. Yeah. 4 and 1 is 5.
Yeah.
Multiply by the other 4 for 20.
It's 20. Yeah.
Take away 7 for 13.
Oh. Okay.
Then 9 times 6 is 54.
Times 9 times 6.
And yeah, 4 times 13 is 702.
So did anybody get that? Did anybody get that in the chat, Callum?
Yeah, a couple of people, some 704s as well. It was possible to make 2 10s and then times them by the 7 and add a 4.
I'd have a 4,
so yeah, you could have got one away either side there.
Okay, so a big on that round, lads.
Unlucky. I think Eoin was close there, but just not quite. One of them tricky ones.
It's a scary prospect when you have 6 small and it's a big target. You're like, initially you're just like, it's going to be hard getting there.
Yeah, I knew 78 was 2 things multiplied, but I was panicking too much. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, it was the 6 and 13, but that was still hard to find the 13 from the 4, 4, 7 and 1. So.
Well, no harm, lads. No harm. It's you're both in the same boat. Point in it. So we end round 6. We're going to chat to our 2-time champion, Jamie. Jamie, have you any stories to tell us?
One, in fact, some of you may have seen on Monday and possibly on and possibly tonight a Joseph E in the chat. That is a friend of mine. And we all have that one friend. You love them, but they're thick as pig shit. And, no disrespect to Joe. And there's one wonderful case of about 2 years ago, just after our GCSEs had finished, we were down in London as a little celebratory trip. And we're outside Euston Station waiting to get our train home. And it's roughly 6 o'clock in the evening, and we're there on a Monday because of reasons. And it's 6 o'clock in the evening, it's rush hour, people everywhere. And 2 rather shady looking chaps run up in front of us. They exchange something very quickly, shake hands, and then run away. Fairly obvious what's just happened. They've been dealing something, and it'd be obvious to anybody, well, to most people. Not to my dear friend, though. He turns to me, loud as you like, in the earshot of many people, and goes, "Did we just see a drug deal?" That's the point at where you begin to panic. I'm bracing to get a knife to the kidneys while simultaneously wanting to murder him. So,
murder is contextual, isn't it? Yes, very much so.
He's also someone who, on one occasion, he was holding a candle. I walked past with some papers, and thankfully nothing caught fire. But I saw him turn to grab a bottle off the shelf, and I said, "What were you doing?" And he said, "If those papers had caught fire, I'd have used that to put it out." I then looked at the bottle, and it so happened to contain vodka. He didn't seem to know that alcohol could be flammable, which is news to him. If I am painting a picture of him being a little bit stupid, he's not entirely.
He must have redeeming qualities. He must have some now. He must have.
Yes, he's well, me and him are both autistic, so like a lot of autists, we're very good intellectually, but and this isn't all autistic people, but for me and him, relatively little common sense in certain areas, kind of a lot of intellectual intelligence, but not a lot of social intelligence to a certain degree. That's by no means all autistic people, but for us, that's what we're like. But I'll try and get him to come to a co-event one day, mainly because watching him take on someone like James Horton would be hilarious. And
shout out to James.
Yes. Yeah. And imagine if Mr. Bean and Miranda had a child. It's like that. He's astonishing.
Who's on top?
That's I don't know. But he's an interesting character. So yeah. Maybe you'll see him one day when all is over. I'll see if I can convince him to come to Lincoln at one point. But
he likes the countdown then. He likes playing along.
Not really, no. But I'll try and force him along anyway. Mainly because watching him take on one of the big beasts would be funny.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. We'll get him to a co-event someday when we're allowed to go again. Well, cool. Thanks very much for that. And we are now into round 7. So, whose letters is that? Is that going to be Jacob again? Yes.
Is it me?
I think so. It was Owen's numbers, so it should be your letters now.
Okay.
Okay, take it away.
Good. Can we start with 2 consonants and 2 vowels again?
Okay, when Jamie's ready.
Hang on, sorry. There we go.
Your 2 consonants are D and L, and your vowels are A and I.
And 2 more consonants?
And they are R and G.
And another vowel?
That's an E.
And a consonant?
Is an S.
And finally another vowel.
And the final A, and that's ZoomDown. Right, so how did that one go?
8.
8. Ooh, no one.
I just have
7. Have you got loads of numbers there in front of you?
I do. I brought these along for the laugh.
Right, the laugh. You're laughing.
Right,
Are we laughing?
I'm amusing myself anyway. At least it's that, you know. So my 7 is sliders anyway. Gliders.
So your embroidered 7 is sliders. Is what?
Gliders.
Gliders. Okay, right. Okay. And Jacob, you're 8.
Salaried.
Very nice.
Salaried. Oh, that looks very, very good. Jamie, it's in? Yes.
Yep, it's in. It's there, and 8 was the max for that round. Among others, you could have had agorized, railages, lairages, and serigala, if I'm saying any of those right.
Seralia. That was lairages, if he's watching. Jamie Wing beat me with. Not that I remembered it.
So it
appears, it flashes before my eyes just as I go to sleep.
I might be wrong, but I think Innis Carson got railages on Countdown as well. Could be.
So one of them was going to be gone or something. No, it was something. Must have been a slightly different selection. Must have been another letter in it that somebody had said that something related to that selection had gone recently. So, nip and tuck this game is. And Jacob retakes the lead. I like games like this.
Me too.
And it is Owen's letters.
I'll do the same job again. 8 alternating.
Consonant vowel up to 8, okay?
That's right, yeah.
And they are T, E, P, O, Q, O, L, and E.
And close it out with a vowel. Oh, consonant.
And your final consonant is?
Yeah, that's right.
J.
Okay.
Karmic consonant, that one. Okay. Wow.
6.
That J didn't help, did it?
No, 6.
6, and Jacob?
Only 5.
Only 5, okay. And you're 5?
Elope.
Elope, yes. All too good. And Owen, you're 6?
Pootle.
Pootle. To pootle along. Excellent. Pootle. Was there anything else, Jamie?
One more 6. Oplet.
Oplet. P-E-L-E-T. Oplet.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty nice.
Yeah. Gonna look up now.
Very nice.
If flexible will work. Lexicon.
And that was a winning 6 there, Owen, wasn't it? So 37 to 38.
Keeping it tight.
Keeping it tight, lads.
Yeah.
Now we're into
another numbers, I think.
Yeah, we're into round 9, and that is going to be Jacob's numbers, please.
Just one large for me.
Okay, one large is 6, 9, a 5, and another 5, another 9, and a 25. And your target is 562, and that's zoomed down. Okay. Didn't look the easiest at first glance. How'd you get on?
Not close enough.
Not close enough. And Owen,
I
opportunity.
have got 565, but it's not written down, so it might be crap again.
All right.
Like
Okay,
time.
so in your own time,
All right.
take it, wing it.
So I have 6 by 9 is 54.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
And then add the 2 5s for 10.
Yeah.
Multiply them and,
Yeah. It's 5.
and add 25.
And plus 25. Yeah. 565.
Yeah.
Okay, say 3 away. So that's still a 7 points, isn't it? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
3 away,
Yeah.
7
Yep,
points. Yeah.
7 points for that.
Oh, that's a good 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
But it was possible, Jamie.
Yes, I'll just 9 by 6. So number 6 is 54.
Yeah. So you start off the same way, Owen.
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
add 9. Add the other 9 for 63.
63.
Then 25 times the 5 is 125.
25 times 5 times 5 is
Yep.
625.
And then take off the
63.
63. Yeah.
So that's a very convoluted method. Did anybody in the chat get that?
Yes. Who was it? Martin Thomas got it, I believe. And did Bradley get it? Oh no, Bradley was one away. Sorry, Ben Thomas, not Martin Thomas. My apologies, Ben.
Well done, Ben Thomas. There, that's good. You're first among a lot of equals there.
Yep, did very well. I did think a 63 would be involved. I thought it was going to be 63 times 9 minus 5, but
Tough one, but
I don't think you could do that. So
that
yeah.
was very tough.
So 7
It's
points.
not a natural way to go so far above and come back, is it?
Yep.
You know.
So Owen taking the lead again there.
44. 38-44. Cool. We are into round 10, and that is going to be Owen's letters. Is that right?
Yeah. I'll go the same way as always. The first 8 alternating.
TV times 4, please.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and they are M, E for May. D. A. N. I. V. And a U.
Oh, sorry. Final consonant.
And a final W, and that's zoomed down. Okay. So, tricky enough. How did you get on?
I'll stick with the 6. I have a dodgy 8, but it's probably bullshit.
Okay, you're sticking with the 6, then you're rejecting the dodgy 8. So, and Jacob?
Yeah.
6 as well.
6 as well, okay. So, Owen, you're 6.
Waved.
Waved with an I.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And Jacob?
Invade.
Invade. Okay, so they look pretty same. One eye was going to risk. A mitre wrist was wide man. Can't be a wide man.
Oh, I think that's good. That sounds good.
No, 6 was the max there. It was.
Oh, right. Okay.
No sign of wide man. So, yeah. Others included median, unmade, maiden, and unawed.
Both unmades, actually. You can unmade as an MAID as well.
Yes.
Odd.
That's to fire your maid?
Unmade, no, it's a bit more old worlded than that. It's like to what would be the common parlance for it nowadays.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Puff the cherry off sort of thing, I think.
Oh,
right.
There we go.
Yeah.
The what?
Yeah. There is a word for it. There is a more modern word for it. I can't think. The wide man. I've been caught out by that one before. Deflower. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
You're right. It is. It is that. It's sexual connotation.
Yeah.
Right? Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit old fashioned. Yeah, wide man. I've been caught out with that one before. I think it's a wide out is the word, which I think is what they call it in America.
Yeah.
You know, like a wide football player.
It wasn't that I was thinking of. It was more like wide boy, like Edinburgh wide boy.
Oh right, I was thinking like a footballer. You know,
wide man.
Sometimes they say of a winger like he's a wide man.
Wide man. Yeah, no, but that's probably wide man.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's a wide out. Wide out is one word in American football, but that's because Americans gotta run it together, don't they? Wide out. He's a wide out.
Regardless, in America, most men are wide, so.
Good point. Good point. Very good point.
So they'll probably have that in common parlance. Anyway.
Round 11 is going to be Jacob's letters, please.
Can I start with 2 consonants, 2 vowels?
They are N, C, I, and O.
And 2 more consonants and a vowel.
And that's N, F, and E.
And a consonant?
An S.
And another vowel.
And a final E, and that's zoomed down. Okay, well, Jacob, had that 1. 8, nice. Owen?
Same.
8. He had time to get his badge ready as well. So, Must have been a nice early,
I
eight
only
there,
have
was
two of them, Paul, so it's not that hard.
it?
7 and 8 is all I've got. Couldn't find the others.
All right, yeah. Okay, so Jacob, you're 8 then.
Confines.
Confines, yeah. Oh, and I'm expecting you to be
Yes,
holding up
that
the
one.
same confines, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
so was that it? Was there any more,
Yep,
Jamie?
nothing else.
Nothing
That
else.
was an
All right.
well.
No one was tempted
No
to go for
sneaky.
confinees then.
Ooh. Didn't see it, Colin. Didn't see it to go for it.
I would think I would have risked it, yeah. Ray Wilding's just quipped in the chat that we're all confinees in lockdown.
So maybe it'll get more usage now then. Maybe and Ray will be putting a ticket together.
Perhaps, yeah. Well, Ray does all the tickets for Aptridge Dictionary anyway,
Yes.
so he could just slip it in and no one would notice.
And he was very gracious about the cracks. He was.
Yeah.
Very, very. The heavens the cracks. Yes, your Irish heavens the cracks. Yeah, big party. So okay.
Yeah.
Big 8, lads. That's 52 to 58. And we're into round 12. Getting serious. Getting close.
Good game.
A very good game,
Now,
yeah.
is going to be Owen's letters again. So, CV, up
That's
to
the
8,
one,
please.
yeah.
There's got to be a code for it that you can just say that, like CV8 or CV7. CV7, CV8 should be it. So, DO.
So it's an extended Thomas.
Yeah. M-E. It's like Rachel wants people to go away from one large, right? But she gives them the option of an inverted T, which is just another bloody way of saying one large.
Oh, yeah. I've never understood that when people pick numbers like
No,
that.
it's like she's like, oh, inverted T. All right. Yeah, another one large. Okay. 2 more, please. Consonant vowel is a G and an I.
Going to finish with the consonant then.
You are, and let is a final, a nice pretty S, and that's zoomed down.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah. Well, did that S help?
Yeah.
It did. And yeah, so how did you get on?
And lift the badge again.
Another 8. That's good to see. Jacob?
Yeah, 8 as well.
8 as well. Okay, probably the same 8 here, lads. Is it maybe? Oh,
I'll go for the fun one. We'll do sodomite.
Sodomite, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Takes one to know one. And Jacob?
Thank you.
Moodiest.
Moodiest? Okay.
Yeah.
Moodiest, right.
The moodiest.
2 very
sodomite.
safe.
Yeah.
2 very safe. The moodiest salt. The doomiest or the
Well,
moodiest?
sodomite is not
Sodomite.
necessarily that safe now, Paul. It depends on the position.
It does, yeah. Define safe, yeah. Define safe. Yeah, I know. So, that was it. It was doomiest, moodiest, and sodomite. Wasn't it, Jamie? That was about it on that one.
Did no one maybe have any good times there?
Yeah,
Good.
We all had some good times.
These are
the Moody Doomy Sodomite. That sounds like a band. Right?
Leave your cares
Sodomites.
behind.
Yeah.
Right, we've 10 minutes left in this. I think this should be enough to do us, yeah?
Sure.
So we are in 60 to 66.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into round 13, lads. And it is Jacob's letters, please.
2 consonants, 2 vowels.
And they are B, M, E, and I.
2 consonants and a vowel.
A T, a H, and an O.
And a consonant.
And another B.
And another consonant.
And is it going to be a
Oh,
nice?
damn it! I hit the V by mistake. Right.
We might have to scrap this round, lads, and start again. If you're happy
No,
enough
my
with that.
apologies. Apologies for that one.
We hit a vowel instead of a consonant. Yeah, just end round early and we'll do another round. Just
Yeah, no
have
worries,
another
it's easily
practice
done.
game.
Fat fingers. My apologies.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's not the most helpful that the C and V are adjacent to one another on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Number of times I've...
Just do a 1-round game. That's all you need to do.
Okay. Number of times I've...
Oh, sorry, 2-round game. Letters and the numbers, I should say. 2 rounds, so letters and the numbers.
You are. Okay.
Letters and the numbers. So 3 rounds to go. Really, 60 to 66 could go anyway. This.
Yeah, could be.
How do they fancy? Who's fancied in the chat? Any favorites?
See, no one's made any predictions yet. Too close to call, I think.
No.
I think Jake was definitely more fanciable with that beard. It's just, I think. And the hair, I can't compete with that.
You're turning Owen, man. You're turning him now. You are. Oh. Is this your coming out party or something, Owen? We're live on ZoomDown now tonight, is it?
That happened years ago, Paul. Years ago.
Right, so we have this game then. So, which one? This one? Yeah. It's a short game. The letters and the numbers. It's like one of those duels. You go, oh, my favorite duel. And it's 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Slightly disappointing. Right, so we'll start that one again.
Oh,
So,
go that round.
CV. Up to
No,
8.
it's Jacob. It's Jacob.
It's me, isn't it?
Sorry, Jacob.
Jacob's, yeah.
That's all right.
Apologies, right.
It was Jacob. So, Jacob, yours again is
2
2
consonants.
consonants. 2 vowels are fucking Z, P, and O, and O. That describes the Z.
Lovely.
Yeah.
2 more consonants and a vowel.
Or the Z, as Rachel says. And a T. And the vowel is an A.
Boom.
Consonant.
Prune tag.
Oh, can
It's got to be an N. Come on, an N. Sorry, lads, we're ruining your round here for our comedy.
Oh, no.
It's a K. Okay.
Wow.
And a final
Vowel.
vowel. Let's hope it's good. It's an I, and that's ZoomDown.
Wonderful.
Well, how'd you get on with the Z?
Only 5.
5 and Owen.
Got a 6.
Ooh, so you're 5, Jacob.
Point.
Point, yeah. Okay, and this
Potion.
potion.
Mhm.
Ah, nicely hidden in there. Was there anything else? Jamie, anything else?
Yes, sorry. Just 6s. Ink pot, option, and the rather odd poo kit, which describes a person or thing that is meagre, emaciated, or shabby.
Oh, right.
And it's of Scottish and Irish origin. I'm
You're
not sure
just You're just a poo kit, mate. You're just a kit of poo. That's what you are.
sounds like something my year 7s would say.
I think
You're a self-built poo.
a Phuket is what Gary Lineker was wearing at the 1990 World Cup, wasn't it?
Is it? Right. Okay. So that's a 6. And that takes you 12 clear. So a crucial 6 that could have been.
Yeah.
We're into the final numbers, and that is going to be your prerogative, Owen.
I'm going to go back to my favorite selection, which is a 2 large.
Which is a 2 large. Okay, an interesting 2 large. We haven't had many of those. That's very interesting. And they are. Okay, sorry, I just temporarily blinded myself. They are 7, 3, 9, 8, and your 2 large are 50, And the 75. And your target, should you choose to accept it, 769, and that's ZoomDown. Okay. How did that one go?
I missed it, unfortunately.
Okay, so there's an opportunity, Jacob.
No, I missed it as well.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I think I've had too much to drink. I've got through half the bottle, you know.
I made the mistake of thinking it was like 750 plus 49, and I couldn't get that out of my head. And I had that worked out, but then I was like, "Shag!"
It was 720 plus 4. It was
720.
720. It was 720 plus 49. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Just.
But probably not the way to go. Well, we put this out to the chat then, Callum. Did anybody in the chat get it?
George has said he's got it, but he has not supplied a method yet. Oh, here comes the method. So
prove it, George. Prove
it. George's method, does it work? I don't think it does. I think he's 20 out. Oh no.
It's a fairly convoluted method.
So he's done
Myling class.
Myling
class got it.
Minus 3 is 113 times 7 is 791. No, George hasn't got it. That's not correct.
So it's unsolved.
As far as I can tell, yes.
Okay,
it
so
looks
we'll take
very
it.
Gettable to me.
Right. It is 75 plus 7 minus 3, 79. 50 plus 8 is 58. You've taken the 79, multiplied it by 9 for 711, and added the 58.
Oh, there we go. Tricky.
Yeah, very tricky. You're not going to see that, are you? You're not going to see that method.
Oh, no, not me anyway.
But anyway, congratulations, Eoin Jackson. Well played. That was a tough solve. Oh, sorry about that. No, but that's not a celebratory music or anything like that. Don't worry about that. But congratulations, that has taken you clear. But as Nick says, let's see if you can get the conundrum, Jacob. See if you can leave with the conundrum. So I'm going to stop my video and I'm going to write this up. Yeah, so you can't see me?
No.
No.
Okay.
There's very little time left on the Zoom meeting. Less than a minute.
All right, so let's go.
Might cut out before we. Anyway.
That'd be tense.
Okay.
Oh, and what timing that is. So our players only got a brief glimpse at that conundrum. You're going to get a little longer. So while we wait for a new call to start with a new conundrum, let's see who can answer this one.
Callum.
Hello.
Maybe give me another one.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
Yeah, I'm just.
Because I think they saw it. and then it just.
Yep, just
Timing. We had 5 more seconds. We might have got it.
getting that together now. So we'll just get you another one.
No, sorry. I let them. Okay, so we are all back in. Sorry about that, lads. I'm sure you pretty much saw the conundrum, and then you wouldn't have had time to buzz.
Well, hello there.
So we're just going to get another one. So you saw that one? Yeah.
What
Any
was
guesses?
it?
Did you have
I
any
only
guess?
saw it for like 2 seconds.
So the scramble was
Jacob.
in for hams. And
Jacob for 20 points.
No, I've not got it.
Yeah. So the answer was
that was your get out of jail card. In for hams, fisherman.
Fisherman.
So, Callum's sending me another one now. Okay, so I have another one. Okay, he's going to send me the answer now in a minute as well. Okay. Someone's microwave is done.
That was mine.
See, it picks up everything really. It picks up your whole kind of room.
I thought I could get away with it.
No, you can't. No.
It isn't popcorn, is it?
No, soup actually.
Soup. Okay.
Did we disturb your dinner tonight? Did we?
No, not at all. No.
All right.
Late night snack.
Right, lads. Okay, are you ready? So it is Zoom Down.
Buzz.
Jacob?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Parchment.
Nice.
Very good. Excellent. Well done. So Nick says, at least you got the conundrum. So that was very well played indeed.
I'd rather lose by 72-60 than 72-70. You know?
Absolutely. That is how it will be recorded in the annals of time. It's going to go down as one of those very, very, very close games. And it was. I mean, it was
The whole way through, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, that was really good.
Very, very good game.
Cheers, Jacob.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. That was very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, thank you.
So 1 win each then.
Yeah.
1 win each tonight then, lads.
Yeah.
So
I might go as far as to say that game we've just had is probably the best game we've had so far on ZoomDown. It was a really good game.
it is, yeah. Between that one and Bradley and Mouse.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's really enjoyable to play along with. It's really, really good fun when you're actually doing it. You know,
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Very good.
Hopefully it's working. And you were in the YouTube crowd last week. So tell us about that. How does that? Was it enjoyable to play along from there?
Yeah. It's really, like it's good there. This is like obviously even better because you're kind of fully engaged and there's the whole tension and everything. But yeah, watching along with YouTube is great. You know, everyone's comments and playing along. Yeah.
That's good, and I hope people like you did today take the opportunity to invite a few friends and to watch that kind of thing. Friends and family. That's what's going to make all the difference. To get a few more extra crowd and to try. I think people think I'm pissing up an alley trying to maybe get more regular Countdown viewers to watch this, but I think it's definitely possible.
Would you accept muggles into this, if you get what I mean?
What do you mean?
None.
People who are kind of like outside of Countdown circles, just casual people who aren't really into it.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the main requirement for TV or any form of entertainment these days? Is kind of being entertaining, and all the people I've picked are either entertaining or really brilliant at this game, or a little bit of both.
I'll take the second option.
Yeah, but you're a little bit of both. So I mean, that's what
I don't know.
That's what we're kind of hoping for. So yeah, as long as there be entertaining people and they're not scared to play and they're not scared to have a laugh, and it's slightly irreverent this edition of this format of the game. I suppose.
Exactly.
It should be a bit of a laugh. It's about being social.
I don't think it would really appeal to anyone who isn't prepared to put themselves out there.
Yeah. But I mean, it's good. It's Countdown. I mean, at the end of the day, it's playing Countdown. If you're sitting there at 2:00 in the afternoon, you can play along. You can play. You can have a game of Countdown against players that you've probably seen on the TV. I think that's where the appeal lies. Is getting the big games in there. They will. I mean, some of them will come. There will be some crackers that everyone's going to want to tune into, and maybe from a getting the word out point of view, those games will kind of do half the battle, I suppose. In a way.
Well, Paul,
everybody
just looking at who's in the chat every episode. If any of them wanted to play, there's some serious players there.
For sure.
Well, most of them are in the draw, really, unless they've said they didn't want to be. So I just assume that they do.
Big games to come.
Yeah, some very big games to come, and you might get some big games yourself now. So don't be thinking you're going to get an easy ride in this now.
I'm not expecting it. I'm not wearing any badges tonight.
You're not wearing any badges, so that's good. You might have gone up a few points in the popularity stakes, and you might have got a few more fans then tonight. Then so
could have, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll be rooting for you next on Monday night.
Monday night, yeah.
So how are you going to spend your weekend as champion?
I don't know. I'll have to kind of get into a good training regime. This is very serious stuff here, Paul.
It is, yeah. You're going to have
get
to
the training gear.
Get your stems out and stuff. Yeah.
I suppose I have no choice. My hands are tied on this.
Yeah.
Taking this fierce seriously now.
Well, that's it. Don't be expecting an easy game. There will be the standards. Yeah, we can. You fall somewhere sort of in between the seedings as well. So you could get someone kind of hard. So be prepared.
That's okay.
Be prepared.
Yeah. It's just a game. Whatever. I really don't
That's the spirit.
Yeah. And we are a benign tyranny, really. That's what we are. So we just want to put on entertaining games, but no mismatches. You don't want mismatches. There's no point putting on someone that's just going to get bloody hammered against someone else. Nobody wants to see that.
If you want, for entertainment value, to put on someone who's going to absolutely slaughter me, I'm cool with that.
Okay. So
that would make for some good viewing, and I'll get pantomime angry as well.
If you make it to 4, if you make it to your 4th game, Owen, your 4th game will be.
You're going to put me on against Meller or something, are you?
Yeah. It might be. Probably people would pay to watch that. Yeah. People would pay to see you get your ass handed to you. Really.
Yeah. Well, we need 2 players for Monday night.
Even
so,
you'd pay for that.
Yeah, Connor and Elliot, if you're watching.
Actually, put me on against the Series 78 champion. That'd be good.
78.
Remind me who the Series 78 champion is.
Can't remember.
Zarte.
Zarte.
Is that it?
Is it Zarte? He's not in. He's not in the draw. Yeah. He's out of circles these days. I don't know if he's watching, but he's out of the circles these days, so I had no contact for him. He's for Series 2, Zarte, of course, mate. You're more than welcome. You're a huge draw. So yes, if people would like to see Zarte, you want to be starting to send him emails now and pestering him. So get him on. But that was really good fun, Callum.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that tonight.
Yeah.
Love the tight game.
Sure. So we had the end of Jamie's run, who's still our number 2 seed. Then we had Jacob putting in a cracking performance in the first game, and then giving us, like I say, in my opinion, the best game we've seen so far on ZoomDown in the second game. So all 3 of our players tonight have contributed a lot to it. Hope they've enjoyed it, because we've certainly enjoyed watching them play.
That's an important point, I think, as well. It's you get out of this what you put in. If you're going to be nervous and you're going to come across as nervous. Someone said to me before, it was a friend of ours, and she never used to be in the group shots that we would take. Like we would take like big group before selfies. There would just be big group photos that we'd have at festivals and things like that. She never wanted to be in the photo. And I was like, why did you? She goes, oh, you guys all know how to pose. And I was like, well, if you're going to stand there looking awkward, the photo is going to capture you standing there looking awkward. So, you might as well just learn to fake it or something, or just put a little smile on or
like
something.
That Ashley Cole in the Roma team photo, if you've seen
Yeah.
If you don't know what that is, if you Google it, it got made into a meme.
He said that was fake. He said that was literally, I just stepped away from them. Just that second that they took the photo. Yeah. He looked like Ashley No Mates.
Yeah.
But we want people to come on and have a laugh, and it's all about the sociability. Hopefully, people got to know Jacob a little bit more. People got to know Jamie. Jamie, you were just Matthew S. Rutherford. Now we know what you look like. We know what you sound like. We know what you're into. These are good things, are they not? What do you feel about that?
Yes, it's good to get to know people a bit more. Just it's better because I went to Manchester, obviously, and being able to convince people that I wasn't Matt the critic. It's good to sort of get to know people and meet people, and just become part of a community, because it helps when there's a pandemic on to just dive into a wormhole with letters and numbers. It helps take your mind off the
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about COVID altogether. I've been in ZoomDown mode, really. I was in COVID mode for about a month, and then now I've been in ZoomDown mode for the last, 2 weeks it's been. So it's good, yeah. If it's a distraction, good. That's what it's here for, and that's to give people a laugh.
Apologies if you picked up any of the noise going on next door. Just my sister didn't heed the warnings to be quiet tonight. So yeah.
No, we've not had any interference.
She's in so much trouble this week now. Then she's in so much trouble. You're going to remind her about that now. And Jacob, how did you find it?
I thought it was brilliant. I mean, I've been spending all my evenings sat here bored, wondering what to do, and then watching all the countdown and wishing there was more countdown, and here it is. So
there you go.
I think it's been brilliant. Thank you.
The check is in the post, mate. The check is in the post. But thank you. No, it's been really good, and it's next time you have a bit of an alter ego out here. I didn't get to enjoy, because that was a Co-Manchester you performed as. Do you want to tell people what else, how you perform?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So it wasn't actually at Co-Manchester.
Was it not Co-Manchester?
It was supposed to be at Cologne, which is obviously postponed now. So I didn't actually get a chance to do it. But I was planning on doing it for you guys tonight. But as soon as
Eurovision song.
It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Eurovision songs in honor of Cologne being on the same day as Eurovision, but I got out of the shower today and I looked at the makeup and I was like, I don't have 3 hours to be sitting around putting a face on. And
yeah, it's
seeing it on a tiny little thumbnail about that big is not quite the same as seeing it in person.
No.
Yeah, you need to set yourself up a stage. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you need to get your lights and your proportions and your dimensions and all, right? And yeah, and set it up. But yeah, no, I'd look forward to that. I would definitely look forward to that again. So maybe some of the players aren't going to make amazing guests. So there may be guest slots open up. We'll see. Some might not want to do it. Some might just want to play and get on with stuff. So that's their prerogative. I'm not going to force anyone to be a guest if they don't want to be a guest. And you have to want to tell a story. You have to has to be something you want to do. I'm not going to force anyone. But I think it's a good way of getting to know people that are maybe sort of not as extreme as that, as don't talk to me, but sort of on the fence. And it's good to maybe draw a little bits of personality out of them and see who they are as people and see what else they're into. And because we're all countdown nerds, we all know that. It's the other stuff is the interesting bit, really. I think.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know this one?
Always go tune, please.
Ready? Had to be done.
Sorry, you're in mourning,
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's one of the best winners in recent years.
Isn't it?
By a long shot.
Yeah.
Are you another Eurovision
Is that one of your ones?
Well, I can't remember. No, that wasn't one of the ones that I planned to do, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were doing Eurovision.
Are you going to give a spoiler?
Sorry?
Are you going to give a spoiler? One song that you do.
Well, I can't do it without the face.
Oh, just what song, like? What have you got?
Yeah, just tell us what song.
Don't cry.
You want to know what song?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I sent you the list already. It was Wild Dances by Ruslana.
That is brilliant.
What was the other
Never
one?
heard of it.
Oh, what Milena Anman, whatever song. Love.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful one,
Greta's
beautiful.
Mother, isn't she?
Greta,
Greta,
like
who
this
does
is Catherine Jenkins there was like.
Greta Thunberg's mother, isn't she?
Yeah, I only found out about that a few weeks ago, and I couldn't believe it at all.
Really? So
you guys are massive. So let me just cut in here because you guys are massive Eurovision fans. You could spend the next hour talking about
it. Could be a double act.
Failed. Yeah.
More like a day, not an hour.
Yeah.
Could just go on.
I have to say, and I'll let you in a little secret. We were planning originally to do you on the podcast around May. We didn't
right.
do Eurovision, but Eurovision's cancelled this, so we'll push you back.
Yeah, it's a pity.
But
It's a pity.
that would have been an interest. So Callum, there you had a little taste of what you were lucky to escape from there. Now. Owen playing you loads of really bad music, like. Do you know this one? No.
We'd want to copy stuff on now.
No, I don't know that one either. What do you mean this came 7th in the Hungarian competition?
How could you not know Ruslan and Wild Dances?
It's not for everyone who's
Xena Warrior
Eurovision.
Princess of Eurovision.
I thought I was a Eurovision addict until
crazy about it.
I met Owen.
There seems quite a few on Apturus as well. Spike seems to be into it. Andy,
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Andy, yeah.
You have to admire the passion people have for it. It's really quite something.
It's very strange, like going on Apturus nowadays, and if one of them is in the room, the chat can go to Eurovision. That's new for me.
Yeah.
You know, like back in the old days, that never happened on Apturus.
It was a bit more manly, was it? Kind of,
Sport,
Yeah, all the football.
Sport and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Well, that's good. At least you're combining both your passions now. Then.
Totally, yeah.
Well, lads, I think we're going to leave it there. I think that's probably enough for tonight. We'll let Callum get to his bed. Callum's been working hard.
Yeah.
So we don't know who's. So Owen, our reigning champion, you can sleep well tonight.
Yeah.
And read the kids' bedtime story tomorrow night. Tell them what a great champion you are and all this, and what great words you came up with. And we'll see you on Thursday. We don't know yet who we're going to play, but
on Monday, brother.
I'll let you worry about it. It'll be tomorrow sometime. I'll tell you.
I'll be having sleepless nights until the reveal.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
We'll look out for it sometime tomorrow. It'll be in the Facebook group.
And before.
And thanks for doing it. It was really enjoyable.
You're very welcome.
Thanks, Jacob,
for taking that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed it.
And thanks again to Jamie and Jacob for playing before, Owen. You both done yourself proud of your performances. Both got some good results under your belt.
Thanks for having me.
Just to get any wins
tonight.
at all. In a series as stacked as this is a great achievement, and you both got a few wins.
Definitely.
So well done.
All winners. Yeah. Well.
Yep. And one.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah. Just one more thing before we switch off. A quick plug. We're expecting the latest episode of the podcast to drop this weekend, so keep an eye out for that on this YouTube channel. It's going to feature Toby Pereira and Jack Worsley. So
yeah, it's good.
Yep.
So Gavin. Very good.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So we'll see you next Monday at 8 o'clock. Enjoy your weekend and see you then.
yeah,
Bye-bye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.